Welcome to our top 5 Intel-based computers for content creators at CES 2016. First up is the Lenovo ThinkPad P40 Yoga. This is designed for serious content creation on the go as it's got a Quadro M500M GPU. They collaborated with Wacom on the included pen, which can detect 2,048 separate levels of pressure, and it features a 1440p IPS display that includes tactile feedback to feel more like writing on real paper. It comes with a Skylake Core i7 and up to 512 gigs of SSD storage and is expected to be available in Q1 of 2016 for $1399. The MSI Vortex is next. Have you ever found yourself wanting a workstation that looks kind of like a Mac Pro and is super powerful like a Mac Pro, but isn't a Mac? Well, here it is, the Windows-based cylinder from MSI. It features a Skylake Core i7 desktop processor, 2 desktop GTX 980s, and can hold 2 NVMe M.2 drives. Now, although there isn't a Xeon processor or a Quadro or FirePro graphics card that you might find in a more traditional content creation workstation, it's very powerful for the size, and from our experience, programs like Adobe Creative Cloud make more use of CUDA than they necessarily do of the Quadro features anyway. It's got plenty of connectivity, 4 USB 3.1s, 2 mini DPs, 2 USB 3.1 Type-Cs with Thunderbolt, and it's very quiet as well, with MSI quoting low 30 decibels under load. The high-end version will run about $4,000, though a less extreme configuration will go for about half of that. It's expected to be available later this year. Our third choice, if you were thinking, what do you mean, no Quadros, no Xeons? Well, you'll be happy here, are the Lenovo P50 and P70 mobile workstations. If you are looking for the ultimate editing or rendering rig that you can take with you, these are what you want. They've got 4K displays with Pantone color correction, as well as Thunderbolt 3 in case, one 4K screen just isn't enough for you. And the difference between the P50 and the P70 is the size of the screen, so you can either get a 15.6 inch or a 17-inch. You also get 3 drive bays with the P50 and 4 with the P70, so you have plenty of room for storing video or 3D models. The P50 starts at $1,600 and the P70 at $2,000. These ones are available now. Next up is the HP Elitebook Folio. It looks a heck of a lot like a MacBook, but I assure you, it is a Windows PC. And although this is not the most powerful thing out there, and not strictly speaking a, content creation computer from a video editing perspective, it's got an Intel Core M instead of like an i7, it also has some nice features for serious users who create content, let's say, for example, by writing it or by generating business proposals. It's got a great sound system that HP says they optimized with Bang & Olufsen for those oh-so-important business Skype calls. It's got a 180-degree hinge, allowing it to fold flat on a table for collaboration, and it also features Thunderbolt 3, so it can connect to more displays easily and comes with either a 4K or 1080p display option. They're quoting 10 hours of battery life on the 1080p model without quoting anything for the 4K, making it great for quote-unquote creators who are writing on the go. It starts at $999 and is expected to be available in March. Our final content creator PC, the P37 WV5 or P37 WV5, is actually classified by its manufacturer, Gigabyte, as a gaming laptop, but personally, I'm seeing the content creator side of this as well. Depending on which of the models you opt for, you'll get a 980M or GTX 970M graphics card, you will get a Core i7 6700HQ, and you will get either a 4K Ultra HD IPS display or a 1080p IPS display. But where this one gets interesting to the content creators is the performance of the aforementioned display. They are quoting 100% Adobe RGB coverage, making this awesome awesome for working with photo or video editing in Adobe. It features M.2 PCIe SSD storage, DDR4 memory, USB 3.1 Type-C, and the usual gaming creature comforts like a backlit keyboard and programmable macro keys. Also something that's just as good for content creation as it is for gaming. Just ask Taryn, who keeps multiple keyboards on his desk at the office. So thank you for checking out our top 5 Intel-based content creation PCs from CES 2016. I hope you enjoyed this along with the rest of our CES coverage, which, if you haven't seen, by the way, make sure you're subscribed at youtube.com/LinusTechTips. Hit that subscribe button. Go hit the subscribe button. And thanks again for watching. We will see you again on the flip side.